Hi Pisces, I'm Brenda, and I'm here again today to bring you your weekly angel tarot card reading for the week of October the 23rd to the 30th, 2017. I want to truly thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, and sharing these videos on YouTube. As you know, this is strictly a general reading, and every single card for every single day of the week for every single person in the universe cannot apply. But if you'd like accuracy and answers to any questions, I invite and welcome you to go up there and push that button, and it will take you to my website where you can see the services that I offer and how to schedule either a private reading with me or a private Reiki session treatment healing. See you soon. We start our week, Pisces, with a water card, and you've been given the Ace of Water. Aces are the beginnings in all suits, and this will be the beginning of something happening for some of you. And it is a relationship card, and they can be romantic and intimate or not. But this particular ace is the romance card. And it's showing me that some of you are actually falling in love with a new partner, a new soulmate that you've met. And others that have been in a long-standing relationship, this will be the resurgence of that lovely, lovely, loving relationship. They show me that some of you are involved in more spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. Some of you are tapping into that and looking into your psychic ability. I do see others moving on, moving to another home, a new home. Two of fire, Pisces, for Tuesday, and fire cards have to do with setting our creative juices in motion and about our own personal development. And that often means taking ourselves places we never normally would go and taking risks we wouldn't normally take. But this is showing me that it's paid off for some of you because now you've come into your own. I do see that there will be some important partnerships taking place, some important contracts being signed, and it is a continued move forward on your path. Crowning your week, Pisces, on Wednesday, Six of Water. I see some, of course, Pisces, we're big-time daydreamers, and we love to dream, and we live in that watery, beautiful, imaginary world. And it shows me that you will be sitting, some of you Pisces, sitting on your own, taking yourself to the silence and daydreaming and romanticizing about your past way back to the point when you were a child, thinking about the good times and the bad times and how things have changed in your world today. And for some reason, you've been prompted now to start thinking about your past as a far back as your childhood and dealing with those issues. So perhaps it's a healing that you're looking for, and you have to do that to help yourself. Also, I do see some of you are actually going to be dealing with children in your personal life. So it may be your own children, it may be children at work, it may be children through an organization, it may be relatives' children. But I do see you dealing with issues regarding children in your personal life. On Thursday, Pisces, you've been given the Five of Earth. And Earth cards have to do with the material part of our lives, our jobs, careers, professions, how we bring that currency and abundance in. But it is an Earth card, and it can have to do with Mother Earth and the ecosystem. Perhaps some of you are, out working in the garden, or your job involves working in nature, or perhaps some of you are advocating and helping as firefighters. I do see you being outdoors, some of you, but also it has to do with our closest circle, which is our immediate family or people around us that we would consider close enough to be welcomed into that circle. I do see this has to do with money, this particular Five of Earth, and the fear of a lack therein of the money. Focusing on money, being preoccupied, worrying ourselves about this issue. You need to accept the wisdom from someone around you for help. Whether it is your employer, your banker, your financial advisor, your accountant, whoever you know you can ask to help tweak your budget. Sometimes it's as simple as pulling in a groove in your belt buckle and tweaking your budget in order to get over this hump. Also, it shows me that those that have their own business, that are self-employed, also have these fears. You're worried about money. So please, this is a cautionary card advising you to go seek out that professional advice to help you get over this and get rid of that worry. Three of Air, the Justice card. And this is my least favorite card of the Justice cards, the Air cards, because It has to do with injustice and having to deal with either legal issues or situations like that. And this causes great sadness when you're dealing with injustice and people around you in the courts and things. And you need to take time to heal. I do see that you've come to the end of that, and now, you're sitting back thinking about it. There's a need to forgive yourself and to forgive others in order to move forward on the path. So take a deep breath. It's going to free you when you do forgive them. It doesn't mean you accept and, allow that and enable that behavior that was negative behavior in your life. But in order to move forward, you have to let it go. Okay? So Pisces, 5 of water for Saturday. Another relationship card. And this shows me that some of you may be in a relationship with someone, and it may be a friend, or it may be a romantic relationship, but you're crying over spilled milk, asking yourself, why am I here? I'm not happy. I'm not content. I want to move on, but I don't know whether I should, blah, blah, blah. But you do know we have options, this way or that way. Sit down and write out your priorities, the negative and the positive of that relationship, that situation that you feel locked in, that things aren't turning out the way you'd hoped, and you're very negative about it. And you know what? It may be a relationship. It may be a situation that you're in, a project that you're working on. It may be have to do with your job. But please, please, please know that you have options. 7 of Earth for the final day on Sunday. And this tells me that some of you have either put out a proposal, an idea, you've done something at your place of employment. It's showing me more employment here. And you planted some seeds, and you're sitting there waiting to see how they're going to respond to it after they've received it. And you know they've received it, and now you're waiting and waiting, and you're worrying about how they're going to respond to it. Please don't worry, because this card signifies those seeds you planted were planted well. Don't worry. It's unnecessary worry. Now, at the end of this reading, I did incorporate, and I'm going to be using this oracle card for you. And I have to tell you, my subscribers on YouTube, I have been going out live on Facebook, and I've been giving everybody an angel answer or some sort of a card, depending on what my guides tell me to pick. And you are allowed to ask me one question and get a one-card answer. Please know this is not a full reading, as you know, but it's nice to receive a message from my guides and from your guides and angels, a daily inspiration, if nothing else. So you have the choice of either saying, I want a general card, or I want to ask you a question. So please feel free to friend me on Facebook. I am Brenda Gagnon, Gagnon, and or www.brendatarot.info, so we can share dialogue. When you come in to friend me, put your name there, and if you want to just put S as subscriber, I'll know you're from YouTube, and I will definitely, or if you can tell me where you're from, I will definitely look you up and friend you so we can get involved and share in live chat. Now, Pisces, if you've been asking a question and you've been wanting a time put to it, how long is it going to be before la-di-da-da-da out there is going to happen? This is your answer. A year from now. So I'm sure a lot of you out there know exactly what that question is in your head, and you've been dealing with a situation in your life, and you're wanting to know either when it's going to begin, when it's going to end, or whatever. So please feel free to accept that as your answer. I again leave you with another quote, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a wonderful, optimistic week to look forward to. And here is your quote. I have a phone ringing somewhere, and I refuse to stop and answer it. They can leave a message. Sometimes it's not the strength, but the gentleness that cracks the hardest shells. See you again next week, my mermen and mermaids, and know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you, Pisces.